Yo, Justin, what's going on, man?
I'm good, Tosin. How's it going on with you, man?
Another
Sunday afternoon, a bit cloudy, but can't complain.
Bro, you know one thing that's cloudy that I like? Cloudy apple juice. And that being said, bro, we got two guys in the house who, you know, they're pure when it comes to what being juice is all about, but these guys are pure kicks. Timi and Flo in the house. What's going on, guys?
In here.
Pure kicks in the building.
AKA.
That's it, man. Now,
thank you very much for having us, fellas.
Feels good to be here. It's
Right,
our
man.
first podcast appearance. First featuring one. It's exciting.
For me, it's low key nostalgic that I'm here because Tosin and Justin. I used to look up to you guys, you know.
I came on a podcast to come and rubbish us.
I still do. Obviously, you man are my peers now. Do you get me? We're friends now.
Yeah.
But back when I first started playing basketball, you man were already established in the UK basketball scene. Do you know what I'm saying? So I remember when I first started getting decent. This must have been like 4 or 5 years ago now.
How time flies.
First time I ever played with or against you lot was at a scrimmage at UEL.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you remember that, Justin? Yeah.
That's it.
And me and you were going back and forth a little bit. I must have been feeling myself. My jump shot must have been dropping a little bit, yeah. And then Justin was just giving me all different types of buckets. Do you know what I mean? Face up, post up, left hand, right hand, pull up through. All of this.
Wait, Justin was giving me right hand. Yeah? Raw. What year was that, bro?
Bro, don't act like you don't know, Tosin, because you get these buckets just the same way as everyone else.
Good.
And I was just like, wow, these guys are sick. And obviously, me with my only Arsenal, with my only gun in my Arsenal, so with my jump shot.
Yeah.
I was giving Justin a few buckets here and there, and you were killing me. And at one point, I just thought to myself, let me just give him one hard foul, yeah. I may have almost injured you, career-ending injury. And then Justin just called me a. You're a
Is this explicit? Are we using bad words on this or what?
We'll let that one run, but that's
okay, cool. We'll keep it light from now on. Flow, man. Etiquette.
Sorry,
you didn't ask the question, bro. Podcast etiquette.
Hey, but that's
podcast 101.
That's what he said.
That's what Justin called me, innit?
I don't care what he called you, bro. Etiquette.
It was after 8 p.m., so them curse was allowed.
Watershed and all that after EastEnders. But
depends on when you drop the episode.
But yeah.
So yeah, fast forward. You no longer respect us. Go on. You were saying.
Yeah, man. And then obviously Justin called me the D word, and I was ready to square up. I was like, "What? Are we trying to go?" And then Tosin started laughing. He was like, "Flo, don't worry about me, man. That's how Justin is." I was like, "All right, cool. These guys are cool."
Yeah.
Fast forward to 2020, and we're what? Teammates for 3 years now, 4 years.
That's it.
Yeah, something like that. 3 years.
Yeah, man. Amazing.
That's it, man.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man.
Back Patrons Cup champions.
That's it, man. That was a great experience. And yeah, man, Flo, teammate, peer, all of that, man. We love it. Timi, bro, what's your story? I know, I've known you a couple years as well, man.
Yeah, we go way back. We go, if I'm not mistaken, we go before Warriors. Yeah, we're internationally known. Me and you, me and Tosin, we spent time in Spain, Gran Canaria.
Internationally known on the microphone. Sorry, I had to say.
That's what I'm trying to say now. Now we're on a microphone. Now we're really on a microphone. It's amazing. But we just go back. I think the basketball community is smaller than we know, but it's still it's growing, which is great. We've all crossed paths playing with or playing against each other in some scrimmage or Midnight Madness. Shouts out to that event, which we need back. So yeah, it's cool. It's good to be here on a different type of vibe, not on a court, but still talking hoops.
Right,
so,
right in time for quarantine, man.
Say again.
Right in time for quarantine, off the court.
Right in time for quarantine.
There's no better time to be off the court than now. And I just noticed Flo took a little sip of some juice there. And one thing we're going to start doing is having people know the last juice you drank or juice you have on deck. What was that? A young fruit and barley? What was that, bro?
young summer fruits, fruit and barley. Robinson's. Shout out.
Hell of water.
No added sugar. That's embarrassing.
I like mine.
Mad wheat water. I can tell.
Not too strong.
Wow. Timi, what juice you playing with?
I'm not too proud of mine. I can grab one, but I'm not proud of it. I'm not gonna lie. It's not. I mean, let me grab it for you, man. Let me grab it.
Okay, cool.
Is it gonna be something dead like pineapple juice?
Bro, if he brings pineapple juice, bro, I'm just gonna hang up. That is the worst juice. You can mix it, but drinking it on its own.
You think so? I'm rocking the Rockstar Juice. Fizzy ting, energy.
Bro, that's...
Keep it going.
Man, you can't
But it's not good for you. I shouldn't be
Bro,
endorsing it.
that's kind of weak, bro. It's
This
strong.
is just sugar. I shouldn't be rocking it. But it's the only juice I got in my house, quite frankly. And I had another one yesterday, so
I thought you were gonna bring something pure because this is like the pure juice.
That's what I'm trying to say. Pure.
I don't have it. I don't have the pure right now. I don't have it on me. I ain't got it on deck. But this is what I got. It does say juiced on it, so that's gonna have to do for now.
Juice.
You know what's legit though?
So be it.
Exactly where your camera comes up to, I can literally just see the pure. So that's a good look, man.
Keep it right there. You know what it is.
Joss, what juice you with, bro?
I'm going with the old school classic, the orange juice.
Oh my gosh.
Can't go wrong.
In other news, he likes Werther's Original and all them other things that old timers give you, man. Me, I'm quite juiceless today. I don't know, man.
The host without juice.
Before we get into it all, sorry?
Worse.
Yeah, the no juice is the worst juice of it all. But just before we get into it all, I kind of want to have this debate which Flo was talking about. What is more elite, orange juice or apple juice?
It's not a debate.
It's not a debate.
It's not a debate.
All right, so am I right in saying apple juice
is
better?
That is correct.
Thank you.
Apple juice is correct.
Apple juice over everything.
Justin, stop nodding if you don't. Stop nodding,
It doesn't
bro.
matter what time of
Juice.
day. Any time of the year, apple juice over everything. Stop being silly now.
I don't know how you lot could drink apple juice in the morning. That's like
I drink it whenever.
Cloudy apple juice is elite. Like it's it's the champagne of juices. That's what it is. You can get married and be like, look, the couple have opted to not have champagne, but hold this.
But to tell you the truth, a lot of people like mixing their champagne with orange juice, so I'm just throwing it out there.
What's that called? That's called
That's
something.
what OJ is good for, a chaser. Do you know what I mean?
That's it.
Apple juice. I've even touched on apple and elderflower.
Oh my god, bro. That's elite.
We ain't got time. We ain't got time. We can't talk all just about juice. We'll be here all day.
Bro. Timmy's wrecked. Now, guys, just before we go into it properly, in case you've been living under a rock for the past, I want to say 3 years you guys have been around? 2-3 years?
That's right.
All right. Pure Kicks. I want to introduce them, but really I want them to introduce themselves because, you know, we'll go directly to the source, the pure source that is. And,
That's right.
You know, what is it that you guys do and what are you guys known for?
Pure Kicks, man. It's kind of in the name. We do this. We're we're two hoopers from UK, London to be specific, so the central of it all. We've been hooping many, many years between us, and we've played in a lot of different kicks, and the idea is to help people pick the best shoe for their game, because we do believe that the right shoe is super, super important to a player. And making sure you pick the right one to either enhance your game and so on and so forth. And we try and give that knowledge as fun and as simple as possible so you can make the right choice when picking a pair of shoes. But at the same time, it's a matter of making sure the world knows that the UK has got hoopers. We've been hooping. People don't know about us. People have been sleeping on us for way too long. But yeah, Flo, tell them about the origin story.
Facts. All you said is facts, Timmy. Timmy and I used to work together at Nike.
Indeed.
We worked there for a couple years, but obviously in separate stores. And towards the end of both of our Nike retail career, we worked at the same store. And we used to have like countless conversations about basketball, about obviously basketball trainers specifically, because they were all over the shop floor pretty much. And we were just like, why don't we just record these conversations and then people can make their own judgment as to which shoe is better for them. And then that's where it all started, really. Shortly after that, we recorded our first ever video, which was a vlog of SneakerCon 2017. Am I right, Timmy?
That's about right.
2017. So that is our first ever video. You guys can check that out on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/purekicks.
Every time.
And yeah, man, the ball just started rolling from there, really. Our first performance review was the KD
10.
KD 10?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a minute ago as well.
They were decent.
Yeah. So yeah, literally just two guys who loved playing basketball and talking basketball and we were just like, you know what, let's just record these convos, man.
Yeah, man. And I've really liked. Sorry, I cut you up there.
No, sorry, go on.
I really liked what you guys have been doing in terms of promoting kicks. And the reason I say that is because you guys know me too well, man. I've known you all for at least, I think Flo probably the least amount of time, at least 5 years. And you guys, Timi and Justin, much longer. I wear one pair of sneakers, one pair of trainers, and that's it, right? And I was like, man, I'm not going to be taken into the whole kind of sneakerhead kind of thing. And what I found one day is that I watched one of your videos, bro. It was Damian Lillard 5s. Bro, I watched that from the beginning to end, and I went straight, bro, my fingers started doing this. I went to the website, bro, and I bought it. I couldn't believe what happened. Couldn't believe it. I was like, bro, this is it. And, you know, in the layup lines, I was dunking it. I was like, yeah, man, this is me. This is,
there you go.
Bro, you guys are influencers in your own right. And I say it to you guys all the time. What you guys are doing in the British market, and what you guys are doing on the global market, because I know guys love you for the British accent, the fact that you guys can hoop is a big thing. And just as more than me. Just which
me and Flo had quite lengthy conversations, because if anyone knows me, I like to change my trainers pretty much every time I play basketball.
Yeah,
so,
I love it.
Hey, shout out to Justin, actually. Justin probably has the best out of all the teammates I've ever played with. Justin definitely has the best sneaker collection.
Oh, that's a big crown. That's a big crown.
Justin's definitely number 2.
I'm close. I'm trying to catch you two. You two got a depth of trainers. I'm just always, what these look hooping in. Okay, they say it's good. All right, I'm going to get those, but I'm going to get a different colorway. So I've been trying to keep up with you lot. It's been quite interesting to see like what your take is on trainers. I think me and Flo got a bit more similar taste in trainers compared to me and Timi. I would say we like our low cuts a bit better.
Oh yeah.
Man, low cuts been dead, man. Right. Low cuts been dead, man.
Come on, traditional, bro. We got to keep them high tops.
High,
keep
as
that.
high as possible.
Yeah, them high tops. I got a few high tops because you have to keep them just in case you don't know what the game's gonna flood you.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
What if you actually have to play defense and you're out here in low tops? What then?
Yeah, but
let me ask you guys a question.
Go for it.
What are the favorite basketball trainers you guys have both hooped in? What are your favorites?
Ooh, this is a tough.
Because I have a limited repertoire of shoes. I have to shout out the LeBron 8s, and that's years ago, man.
Strong pick.
They were cushioned. Goodness, and also
it's a strong pick.
The guys that listen to the podcast often know that I say I'm 6'4". That's what I am in shoes. I try and be as tall as possible because I play inside. And they give you an inch or two. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
definitely.
So I'm with it. I think Timi showed me playing those back in the day, actually.
Oh, back in the day, that was you.
Yeah. And Justin?
So mine, I got 2, and the only reason this one's second, I'm gonna go for the second one first. The only reason it's second because the traction wasn't good. The Jordan 31s. The Jordan 31s. I'm not a high top player, but those are like the best, the most comfortable.
Yeah.
The best feeling. You don't need much breaking time.
I've seen you banging those. I've seen you do your thing. I've seen you bang some buckets.
But it's just the traction. The traction goes too quick on those. So there's
very true. Traction was crap on those.
Yeah, the first one for me is the Kobe 8s. I've got a few colorways.
Top pick.
And then I think people know when it's a final day or semi-final day, I always bring out my black and gold elite pair.
Yeah. Kobe
so
elites.
They only come out on special occasions. So when I bring them out,
I've seen them, bro. Patriots Cup finals, man. I've been there with you, bro.
Back years. So yeah, those are my favorite kicks. Really, I would say the Kobe 8s. But if the traction was better on the 31s, I would say them. But can't go with them.
It's interesting you say that because today is actually what would have been Kobe Bryant's 42nd birthday today.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Obviously, shout out one of the all-time greats. I know Justin keeps a lot of Kobe's by his side. He has more Kobe's than I can imagine. And but yeah, Timi, Flo, who wants to go, man? What's your favorite pair of shoes? I actually want to guess Timmy's one.
Go and guess mine. To be fair, if you've been watching our videos, you should know this. So this is your test. It's not like this is not a secret. Not even a close. So I'm putting you on the spot now. I'm not saying nothing. Guess the shoe.
Now you peppered me. Bro, I'm going by what I see you wear and what I see you ride for, bro. I was going to say Jordan 3s.
Jordan 3s?
Is it Jordan 3s? Wonder Jordan.
So to play in or just to rock?
To walk in, bro.
Or to chilling?
Okay.
Nah,
We're
you
talking
messed
about the
up.
hoop, bro.
I don't know.
This guy's clueless sometimes.
Even the walking, you messed up. That's horrible. That's a horrible
once I
guess.
watched that Damien,
Sorry,
Dame
Timmy.
Five video,
Sorry.
bro.
I apologize.
This is embarrassing, bro. What's going on here, bro? Do your
I
research, bro.
apologize on behalf of Tosin.
Oh,
He should have done
well
it.
then, Justin, you want to have a guess?
No, because he asked you.
I tried to guess.
Or you asked him.
Goodness. All right, well,
You had to
Timmy,
answer
since
your
you made me
question.
guess again, those Crocs that I took from you in 2010.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's fair. They're comfortable as hell.
Yeah.
I ain't
Yo,
mad at those. Crocs go
Timmy
crazy.
brought me on Crocs, bro. I was like, wow, these are
Crocs.
hideous.
Top tier post game shoe. I'm telling you now, bro.
They
Top
will
tier.
nurse your toes back into good
Top
condition.
tier. And you're good. They're recovery creps, basically.
That's it, man.
Yeah, Flo, what's yours? Go. Or is anyone
Did you
going to guess
answer the
Flo's?
question?
Bro, man didn't answer
I'm
the
not
question.
answering. Someone's guessing mine until they tell, because I've made it very clear.
I know yours.
That's
Quick
I know you know
friendship
mine.
test then. Friendship
The
test.
pure kick 2.
Oh, swear.
Jordan 28s.
I hear it.
There you go.
Yeah, they're nice.
You
It's wrong,
hear
though,
it,
but I
yes,
hear
or
it.
You hear it, no.
It's definitely wrong. I don't know how you did that.
What? Either that or the Hyperdunk 2016.
It's a Jordan 29s.
Oh,
Jordan 29s. Oh, see, I got them two mixed up in my head. That's what it was.
You know
You just
what?
got it wrong. That's what you did.
I'll tell you the truth, Timmy. They used to be my favorite two I played in the 31.
Top
and then the
tier
31s.
shoot. Jordan 29 cannot be. The only thing that comes close is Jordan 34 as of this year or last year. Flo's is the Hyperdunk 2016 Flynet. 2 pairs of those, both in grey.
I
Quit
got them
playing.
right here, actually.
He's got them on deck. He has them ready just
Got
to
them
show
there.
off.
Just in case.
So, just to be clear, I passed that friendship test. Not only do I know my kicks, I know his kicks. So, I'm just saying that. Don't get me wrong, I got a pair too in the Olympic colorway. 29 Hyperdunk 2016. Killer crap. Killer crap.
Fair enough.
Flo.
I meant to say 28, 29. Sorry, I said 28
You said it
again.
twice. You said 28 again as well. Just move on. This is horrible.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
But the 28s was solid, man. The zip up. They were quite,
Yeah, they were solid, actually.
They were all right. They were all right.
but the
Flo, have
bubble
you said
used
your
to
favorite
burst
shoe?
too quick. I had a pair. It lasted me half a year. And I don't even
Yeesh.
wear my trainers. I pretty much wear my trainers once a month, if that.
You need longevity.
They burst on me. I was quite upset.
That's
I'm
tough.
never buying these trainers in my life again.
Right.
Flo, your favorite shoe? Was that the one that you just had there, or?
Yeah, he just showed you.
I just showed you the Hyperdunk 2016 Flynet. Yeah, man, amazing shoe.
Cool, man.
Top
Most
tier.
comfortable shoe I've ever worn.
Top
I
tier.
feel weird,
Top
man.
tier shoe.
I chose a shoe from 10 years ago, so you guys might need to prescribe me one, to be honest.
Yeah, we got
You
you.
might have to, you know.
I've been, you know what? I've been taking Tosin trainer shopping like a little kid, you know, like trying to find out what size fits him, and he's
Yeah.
boring.
Did you buy
man.
me a pair of trainers, daddy? Who are you talking about?
Wow.
Okay.
Man said come window shop.
No, I can't. I brought him to Nighttown a few times, and then he's just, I don't like these.
Nah, you know what? I really like them. Then I see the price. I was like, goodness.
I hear that.
I tell you what, Flo, you know how much love I got for Tosin, yeah? I gave
Yeah.
Tosin a pair of the Year of the Horse Kobe 8 low tops.
See,
And
it's
he
right
wrecked
on.
them. And he wrecked them. I
Bro,
can't
Of
believe
course you did.
Bro, what do you want me to? You want me to not wear them? Look, I still have them. You can have them back if you want.
Nah, it's all right. But I gifted them to you. I was like, here you go, mate. You know?
At least he wore them. At least he wore them.
At least you wore
But I
them. At
thought
least
he
you
would
gave
have
him
looked
life.
after them, you know? I don't think he understands the significance of
Yeah.
having those trainers.
If you knew Tosin, you don't look after crap. Tosin don't look after crap. He doesn't
Serves
care.
you right, Justin. You should know what you're
Serves you right. Yeah, serves you right.
I thought our
It's your own
friendship was
fault.
good,
You threw it to the
I
dogs,
have to-
unfortunately, on this one, man.
It's your own fault.
Really, but you guys are my source of knowing about kicks in general. Otherwise, it's just limited to what I see online. But you guys touched on something a bit earlier. You said that you guys aren't only doing kicks, and I think that's one of the important messages that some people may not know so much about. What are you guys about outside of trainers?
I mean, we picked kicks because, we picked kicks as a vehicle to even theme the channel, the YouTube channel over that and everything even the name. Because one thing all hoopers have in common is kicks. Every hooper plays in kicks pretty much. Don't get me wrong, there's places around the world where barefoot is fine or just whatever you have. But a pair of good shoes can connect every hooper, right? So that was our kind of vehicle. But outside of that is just the game itself. Putting UK on the map. As Flo said, our first video was a vlog. When SneakerCon came to the UK for the first time, we've got multiple vlogs of us playing the actual game itself in some summer leagues that we've played, or just anything that surrounds the game. So yeah, kicks, the game, the lifestyle. That's really our kind of mantra. Those kind of three things get ticked off when we talk pure kicks and our kind of content. That's even another reason why we stepped away from video and also started our own podcast. So shout out to Win by Two podcast, available anywhere. You guys can listen to that as well, and we'll definitely have you guys on there for sure. We're on our way to 10 episodes, so we're starting our journey on our way there. So Win by Two podcast, if you listen to that.
You only started that like a couple of weeks ago, it feels.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. We've been doing double episodes. We drop content whenever we can. And again, we did it because of kind of quarantine. Unfortunately, I would definitely say Flo would agree with our channel and being able to play ball without the option to do that outdoors or even indoors. It kind of put us in a position where we weren't being able to do as much as we like to. So we thought a podcast gives us an opportunity to sit down, pull back a little bit, but still get some content out there. So far we're enjoying it. Episode 8 is now available. Episode 9 should come soon, and then 10 is right around the corner. So Win by Two podcast presented by Pure Kicks. But yeah, the game, the lifestyle, the kicks.
That's what's up, man. Flo, anything to add to that, bro?
Nah, that's pretty much it, man. What Timmy said. One of our main goals is to definitely put UK basketball on the map, and yeah, we're using our channel to do so. Also touching on a point that Timmy made previously, one of the main, I guess, contributing factors to us even starting the channel was that we felt like hoopers didn't have, I guess, that voice.
Yeah.
When I say that voice, I mean that basketball player's voice to represent them.
Mm-hmm.
And we just felt like that was something that we could exploit. And yeah, we've been trying our best, really.
Yeah, that's what's good, man. That's what's up. Justin, do you have anything to say? I see you looking.
No, I just wanted to know, like, have you lot? Because since me and Tosin started this podcast, now people, when they see us, they call us the Juice. Has it been the same for you two, like when you lot go out and play?
They've been getting that.
Oh, we've had a few places, not too many places. Nah, I'll be real with you. Like Tosin even mentioned, we have a really, really, really good global kind of reach right now.
So have you been anywhere like weird that someone's like, oh, you're Pure Kicks?
Nowhere weird, because
like
we've not been able to travel just yet. We did. When we started the channel, if you look for our Paris vlog, we were approached by some mums and some sons for some reason, just because we had a camera in the store. And they just wanted to take pictures of us because we looked famous, I guess. So that was the very beginning of our journey. Once or twice we've been picked up at like Regal Court, shouts out to the Regal Basketball Court. Guys will just say, you guys are Pure Kicks. Normally we're wearing our merchandise, even at Ferntree Park. You guys are Pure Kicks boys. I love your videos, and that stuff's amazing to see. But yeah, we're listened to all over the world. United States, Philippines is big for us.
Yeah.
Canada, Australia, we're listened all over the place, and it's a really cool feeling because for us, even though it may not be in person, Instagram and comments have always been love for us. Yeah, it's really, really cool.
With me, it's more like away games where I get some random kid would be like, oh, that's Pure Kicks Flo. I watched your this and this review the other day. I'd be like, oh, safe. And then that'd be in the conversation.
That's it.
That's what's up, man. I mean, I remember one time, Justin and I, we were coaching, and some kids say, because I think we appeared in your, it was in the Patriots Cup final video. Like,
yeah,
you guys know that? It's like, oh, bro, we got residual fame from you guys. You know what I'm trying to say? You guys listened to our instruction. It was crazy. It was incredible.
Yeah, they believe that we're the real deal. Since they saw your video and then we appeared there, they're like, wow.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, sick.
That's dope.
Better run that suicide in 28 seconds now. That's what they were trying to say, these young boys, you know.
Oh, sick guys.
And then I guess another question I had is: are you guys more NBA focused, or do you have love for the British game as well? And what's your balance on that?
Good. There is. I mean, I would definitely say we can't help but kind of lean towards the NBA at times.
Yeah.
Just because, even though a goal and focus of us is to continue, because we had a blog once. The Ball Brothers, for example, came to play the big baller brand game at Copperbox. We have that blog on the channel. An opportunity to kind of get more names out there off the same version of even their kicks. We use that vehicle yet again, and of course the names of those Ball Brothers. But I think it's been something for us to kind of continue, or even just elevate that conversation around BBL as well. Same as you guys. You guys have been doing an incredible job on doing that on your podcast so far. And definitely want to follow suit. Just trying to figure out the best way to do it for us, so it remains natural. and kind of lean that way, I think.
I think with us as well, the reason why our channel may seem, or it is a lot more NBA focused, is because a lot of these the reviews that we do are signature shoes from NBA players. You know,
that's right.
So the way they play heavily influences our content, which I guess is where that NBA influence comes from.
Okay, cool. And I guess a question I have there, I think Justin's itching to ask something, but before that, I'm just going to ask, how strong are you guys' BBL knowledge? You guys know a couple players. You guys were there when, like you mentioned, the Ball brothers came down. For those who don't know, LaMelo, D'Angelo, big balling brand, LeVar Ball, everyone was in the house, and Timi and Flo were amongst those. Had touch points with these guys. I mean, seriously, these guys are internationally known on the microphone.
Definitely.
In front of the camera as well. So, how strong's your BBL knowledge, guys? Because I'm going to ask you a question.
I'm going to be real with you. Mine's not as strong. And the reason I say that, because my NBA knowledge isn't that strong either. I'll be completely real with you. This is something
my NBA knowledge.
I'm ready to be exposed about. I don't mind. I don't care. Neither of them are good. Why? Because I don't remember players' names too tough. I'll tell you this. I'll expose it right now. I'm not sure which teams in East and West in the NBA. I don't know. I've never really got my head around which team's which. Don't get me wrong. It's just geography. I've never been good at geography.
Basketball in America.
That's it. I just want to hoop. So yeah, knowledge ain't great, but go for it.
Should be an easy one for you. You have a BBL guy. You have to make a signature shoe for someone in the BBL. Who are you choosing?
Justin Robinson.
Justin Robinson.
See, Flo knows.
Justin, what you got there?
Easy. For a BBL player?
Yeah.
It has to be Justin Robinson. He's got the same name as me.
My MVP must have a shoe. He must.
MVP. Come on, man.
That's the truth. Now, what are you going to call those? What are you going to call those joints?
The JR1.
Yeah, I was going to say something like that. JR and his number.
What was I going to say? JR. No. What number was he playing?
Oof. That's interesting. I think
you guys should know that still. I'm not going to lie.
Hang on. It's 11, no? I don't know. I have no idea what number he wears, actually. That's
what would I call his shoe?
Bro, you might have to call it.
I wouldn't call it the Justin one. The Justin one doesn't.
You have to call it. Well, I was surprised Justin didn't say the Justin one, because then you'd wear it and it'll be yours. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
I might call it the J Rob.
You have to call it the back-to-back.
The J Rob ones.
Number 10.
J Rob 10.
J Rob 10.
You can make a sick logo with 10 and the J.
You could make a logo with the R's and the O's and the J Rob. It could be buff. Anyway,
low tops, high tops, mid.
His would be a low top.
Justin likes to play in low top, so
he needs a low top.
Yeah, he needs a low top.
He needs full length zoom. I think it will be full length zoom for sure. Low top.
But then his play style reminds me a little bit of Kyrie. He has a bit of Kyrie in him.
Yeah. He has the Kyrie, yes. He's got the handles, got the jump shot. His skill levels are high.
I see him also maybe having a mid-top shoe for his first one.
Right.
And then maybe giving us a low-top version as well.
Are we talking Adidas, Puma? What brand are we talking here?
Nah, it would be Pure Kicks brand.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. Don't worry about the other ones. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
The PK Robs.
The PK Robs. The pure Justin. The pure juice.
Pure Justin.
Now.
Come on.
Some people anyway, but that's a concept which, for me, I don't know so much about kicks. I mean, my way of knowing kicks is through you guys, so I advise everyone this is the time where I'm going to put some plugs. This is Pure Kicks, I believe, on Twitter and Instagram. Pure Kicks on YouTube. Is that correct?
That's right.
Yes,
all right. They're also on the podcast Win by 2. There will be a link going around. So Win by 2, check our socials as well. You'll see links there. Yeah. Make sure you're subscribed. Thanks. Make sure you're liking, you're commenting, and all that good stuff, because that's what keeps the ball rolling, as they say.
Every time.
Sorry, go on.
One thing I want to ask you guys, is obviously I've seen what London Lions have been doing this off season, with their signings, and they just signed another guy that's played in the NBA, right?
Good grief.
Yeah.
Like yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big guy.
Big guy, right?
Yeah.
London Lions look stacked.
Yeah, they look troublesome.
You're not lying.
They look
I was thinking about it the other day.
I see what you did there, Toss.
2 teams. They got 2 BBL teams right there.
That's a BBL team, bro. They got more. They got 2 BBL plus teams, bro.
But aren't they gearing up to go compete in Europe this season? Next season,
they're gonna play in the Basketball Champions League qualifiers. Hopefully, they'll play in the Basketball Champions League should they qualify. I think they have the strongest roster anyone could ever fathom in recent years. Not only are these guys good at playing, and something which I'm all about when it comes to marketability is, which I know you guys are on because of Signature Shoes, is these guys are guys that I genuinely want to see play. These aren't the nobodies that can hoop. These guys are somebodies and they can hoop. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a good point. Tosin, I think going back to kind of the BBL thing, and I think me and Flo spoke about this before, the unfortunate truth with the UK and even just BBL and whatnot is that the UK, I think you guys are mentioning this on your thing, the UK lacks fandom.
Yeah.
There's just a barrier that blocks, I would say, people of our age, men our age, who just can't seem to get over the fact of being a fan to players on those courts. Because why? We may have seen them at scrimmages, we've hooped against them, we've gave those same players buckets before. Yeah. So it's tough to go to pay ticket to go to their game and fanboy the thing. When really, it's kind of what's needed. Yeah. I'm sure I heard it on you guys. It's a generational thing. Once we all have our children, boys and girls, it's going to be up to us to take them to those games, BBL games, and create fans. Yeah. We're going to have to. We have to do it. Otherwise, the BBLs, there's no point. Because remember, all these teams make their money off ticket sales, and if no one's coming, maybe it's something we just can't get over. But it's going to take us and everyone else going upwards to create those fans and create that kind of fan culture to allow the game to come up. And it's difficult because, like you said, these players who are ex-NBA players or have a American story, they become players we want to see because we've never seen them before. We want to see how they get on in this game. But with other players, we've seen them before. We've hooped with them. They were at Midnight Madness. Multiple were at Midnight Madness.
And something that you said that's very...
I got a golden ticket and they didn't. These things happen. And it upsets me. Why are you on this? I should be on this court. I'd make that shot. You know how many times I'd make that? I'd have made that layup. That's all I do. It's naughty. It's ridiculous.
Something you said that is very telling as well is like, there are guys in the BBL who the divide hasn't been as big as we would have liked it to be. Now, I don't know about you guys. Some of these BBL guys turn up at ball out. They don't always win, blah, blah, blah. They can still play in their own right. But
that's right.
In the last podcast episode, I said that this London Lions team have 5 guys over 6'10". Bro, I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't want it. How are you going to come with 5 guys over, they got NBA experience there. They got GB experience there. But what haven't they got? That's what I'm trying to say, man.
I think the biggest issue for the BBL is, like you said, is the relationship between the fans, like of our age, going to and paying the games. And I think also it's a transferable culture. I think it's not transferable, and a lot of kids start from football and rugby, and they're used to those type of sports cultures. And then when they have to come to the BBL, it's kind of a foreign feel to them, and a lot of them do not stick around. I think the third thing as well is accessibility to the court, because I was a big London Royals fan when they came up.
I was huge.
Yeah, but I only got to see 2 games at their place because Crystal Palace is too far for me. It's not accessible.
But Timmy's saying, he's local. Timmy's
a barrier.
I never been to a game. I never even went to one. Fun fact, I was local to the players, but never went to a game. Never got around to
Timmy,
it.
you lived in the same building as some of them players.
I'm the same building as all of them.
What is going on here, bro?
What's going on with you, Timmy, man?
Hey, Timmy,
that's what I'm saying. Think about it. Who else? The idea of being in the same building as an NBA player is wild. But that's what I'm saying. The divide is just there. I lived above them, man. It was like, not that it means anything. I'm just saying it was,
You're too close to them in...
the vicinity I was too familiar. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. So I guess it held me back. There's nothing I'm particularly proud of. I would love the idea of just being able to get up and go watch hoop. But like I said, I sit on the sidelines and I can't help but think I should be on the court. Yeah. Or I should be hooping myself right now. I could have made that shot. I could definitely make that pass. You know what I'm saying?
You're not wrong there.
Yeah, it's a weird one to get over, but it will happen for sure.
Yeah, and I guess with the London Lions, we now have a team that we can all get behind. I mean, I live at the most north point of London. Timmy, you're the most south. Justin,
Yep.
you're currently in the West, and Flo, you're in the East. So what do you say, man? London Lions. We all meet
Yes,
there.
sir, man.
Support these boys.
Yeah, so
100%.
that sounds good.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I really I do want to encourage people to watch more BBO games, because
Facts.
the games that I've been to have all been amazing. The last game, one of the last games that I remember vividly was the trophy final at the O2. I believe we were all there, and that was an incredible game. That was City Royals versus Newcastle.
Yeah. Oh no, it was Leicester. No, was that when?
Versus Leicester. Sorry,
Oh,
City Royals versus
still
Leicester.
finals. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah,
one.
City Royals versus Leicester. Sorry, that was an amazing game, and highly entertaining. You see, not everything that you see in the NBA, but you have everything that you'd like out of a basketball game. You see the dunks, flashy moves, shooting, athletic players. We just need more people to just want to go to these games, really.
Exactly.
And I think a lot of people haven't been to a BBO game, and just take a chance, go watch the game and enjoy yourself.
I guess it's a matter of investing, really. How much is the average ticket price for a BBO game?
It varies.
Some of them charge
around
£25.
20 to 25.
See, is that too high?
But it ranges around there. I would even say more for the finals. I don't think.
Is that too high?
Huh?
I think it is.
I think pricing plays a part. I feel like if people will be more inclined to make a motive out of a BBL game if the price was right. I feel like the man then would say, what are you lot saying? Let's say the ticket price is 10. What are you lot saying Saturday? We'll go watch the game and then we'll go hoop. I don't know. I'm just thinking it can become a motive if the price is right. I feel like 25, 20 upwards could be tough. Flo, we'll go.
And we need storylines.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's
You know what?
One thing that really excited me last season was the rivalry between London Lions and City Royals.
Yeah, it was wicked.
They're back and forth.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, Lions won one game, City won another game. I have to go watch the third game, and I made sure that I was there.
That's it.
So we need more storylines. We need, I don't know, just like they have in the NBA. How
a little bit of drama.
How they beautifully depict someone's legacy, and if like LeBron now, for example, nearing the end of his career.
Yeah.
How he's a man on a mission trying to win a championship, and they do an amazing job. Obviously, they've got the money and the backing to tell those stories, but we need that as well, definitely.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I do believe that London City Royals was onto something amazing when they had that. What's their show called? A Force for Change. When that was happening, that was quite good to get to feel what the players are thinking before the game, after the game. It was just 100%. A nice little segment, and I think more teams need to do that. I think one BBL team that I kind of like, they've kind of banter on social media, is Bristol. I don't know if you follow Bristol Flyers.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
I've come across some Bristol
They're
stuff.
literally one of the funniest. I think they got on point with the social media, and they know how to interact with fans a bit more.
So important.
Yeah. It's all about making desirability, like you guys say.
That's
I
it.
think something that we all have in common here, the four of us, is that we are part of shaping the culture of basketball anyway.
Yep.
The fact that people can say, "Oh, look, you're from Pure Kicks," Justin and I, we said that, a couple of guys been able to recognize us of recent. This plays a part, and I think this is something which we could do. We could band together and find a way to make British basketball interesting. I would say to guys, to go off what Flo says, don't watch the NBA. Don't watch the BBO expecting to see the NBA. It's like, it's just like watching, boxing. Not every boxer is going to be Muhammad Ali, for example, right?
Yeah.
You can still enjoy the game. And
wait, I'm going to stop you there.
ever.
Tosin, your boxing knowledge has to be greater than Muhammad Ali.
Bro, I'll just give you Muhammad Ali.
Young kids don't know Muhammad Ali, bro.
Yeah, I let it slide.
That's the one.
I wasn't going to say nothing. I was just going to move past it.
Anthony Joshua, do you know what I'm saying? But
Anthony
Joshua,
Joshua, I'm trying to give you a little example there, but just out here kicking me, kicking me in the ribs for no reason.
You have to keep it fresh.
innit, man said of Muhammad Ali,
Yo. But I'm not going to lie, bro. It's nuts. Timmy, bro, I'm acknowledging how straight and how white your teeth are, bro. Is anyone else not blind here?
They're clean.
Bro, straight and white.
I keep it clean though. I keep it clean.
Did you have braces before?
Bro, I
Yeah.
had
Did all
braces,
that.
but I got that London look. I got a gap between each tooth.
He's a London look.
I don't.
I got that London. You know what I'm talking about. You know, those girls on the shows.
He's trying to be clever, but it didn't slap like he thought it would. He's trying to say like the underground, the gap, mind the gap.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Nah, man.
No, he meant
L'Oreal,
the L'Oreal, the Maybelline. Is it Maybelline makeup?
He knows. Like the women.
I know.
Get the London look.
I got a wife now. I gotta know this stuff.
Yeah.
It's nuts, man. Just, you know, whilst we're going back and forth, I guess we need to go some duos now. You know, like 2-on-2. Who's winning, guys? What's going on? Pure kicks. The juice.
Against
Ooh, okay, let's talk about it. Flo, tell him.
Before you say anything, I'm just gonna throw something out there. August 2018, Red Bull Finals. I'm just gonna throw that there, and I'm gonna leave
Throw
it
it.
there for you lot to.
Stop
Throw it,
that,
please.
man.
Throw it. Just it's fine. Throw it. I don't mind.
First of all, it was August 2019, not 2018.
Yeah, I know, man.
You already lost because your IQ's not there.
That basically.
We've been in here forever. Because of course,
I don't know. Quarantine's got my dates mixed up.
It must be. It must be.
I think it would be a very good game. Actually, it'd be a very good game. But Pure Kicks, we should set that up. Let's set it up.
We might as well set it up.
We set it up.
I mean, there's strong points on both teams.
Yeah.
Of course there is. I think Pure Kicks take the quickness.
Yeah,
We've got that first step between us.
Yeah.
I think
in these attributes, bro, let's give ourselves numbers, bro.
Yeah, let's talk attributes. Let's talk
quickness. I think you guys
top cards.
A+, bro. I'm not gonna lie. To us, anyway. Especially I've seen Flo run and I've seen Timmy run as well.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Flo's basketball quick, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, facts.
Just what's our speed?
I've got a step on me. That's what I'm trying to say. But jump shot wise, between us, I don't think it's a competition.
I know,
Pure Kicks.
It's not a competition, of course.
No, Pure Kicks are hitters. Pure Kicks are hitters. Stop it now. Pure Kicks are hitters.
Physicality, you man got it.
I can understand it. You man definitely way more. Definitely, you can definitely hold that one.
I don't see us getting too many rebounds.
What are you trying to say?
Justin and I combined are above 200 kg.
That's what I'm saying. Above, way above. You lot literally tip the scales.
In fact, there was a time I set a screen on Flo. I don't know if you want to leave that one.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Timmy, I don't know if I've told you the story, yeah?
Go for it.
This was maybe like 2 seasons ago, mid-season practice. Capital City Academy, yeah? We're playing full-court basketball, 5-on-5. I don't know what the game was. I think, it was a situational game. Coach put time on the clock. One team's up by 5.
Yeah, them ones.
Fourth quarter. You know one of them games, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm playing full-court pressure defense.
Of course you are.
Like you've known me to do all my life.
Of course you have.
I'm guarding my guy full-court defense, yeah? Whoever's guarding Tosin, I think it may have been Justin. Justin, it may have been you, bro.
I know where this is going.
I was on the same team as you.
It was probably Justin.
Are you sure, yeah?
I don't know, but God.
Tosin sets the most solid screen
Jesus.
that I have never seen because I didn't see him. No one told me the screen was coming.
So that's Justin's fault.
Full speed into the screen, blind, bro.
That's Justin's fault. If Justin was on your team, he should have called that.
Nah, man.
Justin's fault.
Justin's a snake, I don't know if you ever played with Justin before.
You know why? Because if it was me, that wouldn't have happened. Because Tosin knows I'm a bit too rough for him to handle like that. So he ain't gonna set no solid screen like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you must have had time and space.
Flo was swimming. Have you ever seen a man swimming on hardwood floor? Actually, it was backstroke. It was backstroke, actually.
Oh my days!
Have you ever seen anyone?
Oh.
That's what it looked like. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh,
Flo.
me, I was out, bro. Practice stopped for like 5 minutes.
That has to be stopped. Whistle blown.
It was okay.
In defense of your teammate Flo, I did set the screen in your backcourt, so there was actually no need for me to set a screen in that man.
Wow, it wasn't even one of those. You know when big men do that slow run just to get in the way. Bro, this guy set a pick.
I did the.
Oh, that's
what
tough.
was the name of that Pokemon? Gollum, not Gollum. The one that did self-destruct.
Snorlax. Oh, I don't know what that one.
No,
Geodude,
bro. What
Geodude.
Oh, that Geodude.
Or Onyx. Or them man, just a big rock.
Metapod.
Yeah, that.
But yeah, man. So we win the weight challenge.
Yeah, you win that. You can take the weight category.
Weight.
To be honest, you man are on the list. You lot are on the list of guys that need to be taken care of. You guys need to be taken care of. There's Hooper's voice as well.
So there's a hit list.
Yeah, he talks a lot.
Talking ish as well.
Bro, shouts out Hooper's voice.
A few other guys, but they're hiding. They don't want it to.
I think if we got all the guys that are making content and we line them up for 2 and 2, I think me and Tosin will come on top.
You really think so?
Look,
100%.
wait, sorry, we jumped something. Flo, you might want to leave your mouth open for this one. We are better shooters than you guys. You guys will see.
How are you better shooters than us?
Better shooters.
Justin might let us down because my shooting percentage for the season is higher than his. But
From where? Layups.
3-pointers. Flo's seen the shooting.
Hard, strong layups. We are 2 feet up.
I'm gonna stop you there.
That's
Yeah. Doesn't hasn't even made double-digit threes this season, but
that's what I'm saying about better shooters. You definitely both attempted.
My brother. What I'm trying to say is when it.
I've made.
Flo, you hearing this?
I made more than 4 times your shots, bro.
Athleticism.
Meanwhile, they can't even decide between themselves who's a better shooter, and they're telling they're better than us. That makes no sense.
No.
It's facts. I'm a better shooter.
Justin's gonna throw the game away, no doubt. I think you guys will win the shooting one. But it won't
See, the thing is, shooting wise, right? Look, here it is, right? My confidence on a 3-point line is fantastic. I'm shooting. There's nothing you can do. I'm pulling up, right? I don't care how many I miss. I'm still pulling, and I'll knock the ones I need to. Now, flow mid-range, I don't want to talk about it.
I've improved, you know.
We can't be.
Flo, you're not allowed to improve. Allow it. You're not allowed to improve mid-range. You're not allowed to improve mid-range.
Mid-range is very cute, but
Timmy, we can't.
Mid-range is cold.
Mid-range is a free throw is a mid-range.
I tell you one thing.
Guys, if I'm going to be honest with you, man, if I'm
be honest, Flo.
Be honest with you, I'm most worried about Justin because I'll probably have to be the guy guarding Justin. Tosin,
I'll be worried about Justin.
You're a problem as well, but you're a problem that can be controlled. You know the point. You can be controlled. Whereas Justin,
I'm a controllable fire.
It's gonna be a tough one. I gotta send him right, and I gotta deal with his physicality. It's gonna be a tough one dealing with Justin.
Bro, the problem is,
I'll tell you what.
You live for it.
This is why it's going to be harder than you think. Me and Tosin have got legit plays.
We've got 2 and 2 plays.
We have plays.
We've got 2 and 2 plays.
I hear it. You'll definitely need them. You'll need them, so it's fine.
You don't need them, but we just got stuff.
Yeah, you need them. You know you will.
Just got stuff to go to.
First play.
My problem
is you need to play.
If I had to scout Timi and Flo, like, the way we are, I'm too slow to guard either of them. So here's the thing. I'm going to have to need them. They're going to need to shoot badly, and I'm going to have to sag. Because if they run past me, bro, it's going to be the same. Tosin, what you doing? Tosin, what you doing?
I just nicked it. Hey, Tosin, we'll put you in a pick and roll every single time, bro.
Bro, I'm just staying under the
Bam, we'll take turns. Flo, you want in this one? Flo, let me get this one. Let me get my back. Let me get mine back. Let me get one.
Don't worry, Justin. You'll hold it as well.
You said something that I hate, though. You guys are the type of guys that ask for pick and roll just to ice the big man. Beat the guard.
Just to ice the big man. Yes, because it's fun.
Nah, bro, it's not fun, man. I'm on the other side.
It's fun.
And I'm a big man. There's no benefit for me in this.
We'll do it giggling, bruv. It's too funny. It's courtesy, you lot.
Athleticism, I have to give it to you guys. I mean, we used to have something there, but nah.
That's cool. That's cool. We'll take that.
Stop there. I don't know what you lot are talking about. When I get warm, I'm quite athletic.
What is when I get warm? What
do you understand what I'm saying, bro? From time man today, you get warm with 2 or 2. This is telling.
When I get warm, you know when the back's warm, the ankles are warm.
Yeah. Yo, when the lower back is warm.
You never catch. You'll never catch Justin dunking first quarter. It's always second half.
Yo,
when he starts bringing out the bodies.
But you guys don't know. Do you guys know about the lower back being warm?
I've never heard
know about
that. There been games when I couldn't walk before the practice. When my back gets warm, I'm doing some wicked stuff.
Different.
You know what I mean, it's like, wow.
Right.
I've seen it.
For me,
that sounds like age. I can't lie.
If I don't have my ankles,
age.
I'm done. Like literally, we had a bubble session. What day was it? Wednesday, wasn't it, Tosin? We had a bubble session.
Yeah.
When I mean I couldn't move laterally, couldn't jump, I couldn't run because my ankles were done. My ankles are done.
I think that's why you need the high tops, bro. But I will tell you this story, and this is gonna, probably the one time I will do this. This is the time I got dunked on by someone in this group. It was Timmy. Timmy, do I remember?
Let's go.
Bro, do you remember what I'm going to say to you?
I know exactly what you're going to say, but what I think is beautiful at this moment is that you've chosen well over 8 years to finally admit it. I think it's beautiful.
Bro, there was never a time I did. Bro, this is the one time
You denied it to heaven's come.
I know,
Oh my
Timmy,
God.
I dunked on Tosin before, but he don't want to admit it.
No,
but
this
we're
is
not
a
gonna
lie.
do that.
Justin,
Tell the story, bro. Let me enjoy
we'll
this.
just tell Timmy's story and just ignore it.
Yeah, we tell your story, Timmy. I'll get Tosin on the podcast another day.
Bro, you give me whatever. Anyway, look, yeah, this is what happens, right? I'm one of those type of guys, and even to this day, I like to eat whatever before I train, right? And I like to think that it doesn't affect I still think now it doesn't affect my performance. So anyway, we're in Spain, and I go to a Chinese buffet, right? we got the training, I'm dunking, all that kind of stuff, and it got to get to the games now. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you, yeah? All I remember, it was an out of bounds play. I don't know why I slept on this. It's like, now that I think about it, I don't even know how I got dunked on, but I fully jumped and everything, right? Bro, it was Rima Lascelles, innit?
Yeah, Rima put it in. And I think I come off of a curl from the top. I don't know how I did. I know I just came straight at the inbounder.
It was like
standard play.
He didn't catch it in run. He ran to the spot, slowed down, bro. He boomed it on me so hard, bro. I could hear. Bro, I felt like I was in the NBA, bro. I could hear 100,000 people going, ooh. I could feel it, bro. I was like,
those are the worst ones.
Bro, I look up.
That's one of my top tier moments. I can't front.
I was like, who said you on? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was fun. That was I needed that. That was good.
Well, I don't know if you still can. Could women with the left, the right?
Yeah, I had that. I did have that in the bag. Not too much now, but I won a dunk contest. Remember that? I won it in Barcelona. That was fun.
So
that was fun. I got that in my repertoire.
Athleticism, you guys. I mean, despite what Justin and I did in the yesteryears, I think you guys still got that.
Man said yesteryear.
Who wants to talk about that? And what is that?
IQ? I'm gonna give it to Flo. I know Flo. Flo's about. I think you guys know it too. Flo's basketball IQ is top tier.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think our experience.
It's okay.
Top tier, bro. Flo, you're being modest. You're being modest. When the camera's off, you know damn well your IQ's up there, bro. You're being modest.
It's okay. Me personally, I'm gonna have to give it to Justin. I have to give it to Justin because Justin is a very smart basketball player, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah,
I like that.
I'm only giving him this props because he's my teammate. Yeah, he's my teammate, but yeah, he gets in different types of ways as well. And what's amazing about Justin is he knows how to, not all the time, but he knows how to manipulate like the rules of the game. Do you know what I mean? How to get under players' skin, how to talk to refs. It's a very underappreciated part of the game, but Justin knows how to do it for sure.
I hear it.
I'm gonna bring up one fun fact actually, Flo, because since you mentioned it, you remember that time when we were playing for Essex and you were playing for Westminster?
Yes, I do remember.
And you were up that game, and I thought to myself, I was like, look, I need to get into these guys' heads, and I got like 3 of your guys fouled out. I got you fouled out.
Wow.
I got John Day fouled out. I got Yannick fouled out. And like John Day wanted to punch me. I remember that's how funny it was.
Bro,
it's like that.
Till this day,
Bro.
That's probably been one of the most like exhilarating games I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
Tosin and
The
Justin
crowd
were
was
both
crazy
for
that
Essex
day.
Leopards. This is my first season at Westminster Warriors. It was towards the end of the season, so I was at a point now where I was finally starting to get some decent minutes. I think I played a good 25 minutes that game.
Yeah.
And bro, Justin was just getting under everyone's skin. Everyone wanted to bang Justin. To the point where guys that were making
That's a skill.
Were making brilliant plays, smart plays throughout the entire season, were doing things to try and get under Justin's skin.
Nah.
I was like, oh
Wow.
my gosh.
That's the talent. That is the
Game
talent.
as well.
That's the talent.
I'll give Justin them props. I'll give him Justin them props.
Just to give a bit of
But
context.
that was definitely one of the best games of that season. The crowd was amazing that day. I remember it was a lot of back and forth. You lot had the momentum, and then we just snuck it through just because of there's little crafty things.
Yeah.
Just a bit of context how Justin draws fouls on people. Liking him to, I would only say James Harden. That's probably the best comparison I can give.
Yeah.
He's the type of guy that you try and play honest defense. He kind of gives you, oh.
Put your arm on me, I'm hooking.
All that kind of stuff.
Okay. Like Justin
Now we know.
understands fully, how players like to move and what refs are looking at. Do you know what I mean? He understands when the refs looking one way. Okay, now I can grab and hold and do all these silly things that you wouldn't necessarily do when the refs are watching. But he knows.
I like it.
I'll give him that.
I mess with that.
So we need to set
Now
the
we
date,
know.
guys. Is it Finsbury Park? Is that
We'll set it.
It's going to be.
We'll get it.
Whenever it could be, guys, I'm ready.
Like, we have to
you
record
might
it. Without a
give me a-
camera, it doesn't
give me-
happen.
I've been bubbling. I'm ready.
Huh?
I had to do some push-ups. Give me at least a week of push-ups, and then I'm there, innit?
It has to be next week, boy, because I go back to work the following week.
Say no more.
I'm down next week. Fully.
Alright. And also, just talk about athleticism again. I'll talk about Timi, just to go into Flo. I see you guys catching alley-oops off 1 foot in quarantine. What's all that about?
I'm not gonna lie, that
yeah.
promo video that you lot did, sorry to interrupt, but that promo video that you did, I was like, how on point did they do that? I was like, bloody hell.
Which one?
The
Where
alley-oop
you
one.
threw it off the side
When
of
you guys started your TikTok first video.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that was dope.
Like, that's on
Yeah,
point.
Flo had that in the bag.
Just how long will it take for
Flo
us to
came ready
get
with
that?
that.
Was it the over the rim one?
Over the hoop.
Yeah.
The one hand over the hoop.
One hand over, I was like, bloody hell. I don't know how many
Yeah,
takes-
no, we had that. It took us a 1 or 2 because my passing was off. Flo was ready. My passing was
Yeah.
just a little
Yeah,
bit
it was
off.
3 takes. It was 4 takes.
About
4
3 takes and we hit that.
I've never caught an
And we've
alley-oop
got
off 1 foot in my life.
yeah.
Justin, have you ever?
Huh? Once by luck.
So we're talking about what might take us 30 years to get that take. You know what I'm trying to say?
I'm not gonna lie, Flo, you stay in shape, boy. That's one thing I commend you for.
I appreciate
Fine,
it.
Flo's a spring chicken. He's a baby in here. He's a spring chicken.
That's it, man.
I
I
appreciate
tell
it,
you
man.
one thing about Flo. Funny fact. Pre-season, I still remember this day very clearly. We had to try to do a 5-minute mile. When I mean,
Oh my gosh.
Flo left everyone by
Oh
at
my
least 2
God.
minutes.
Yeah.
By at least 2 minutes. I was like,
Flo does
"Fucking
this.
hell."
It was my time to shine, man. I don't get buckets in practice like that, so I got to shine sometime.
And I forget them attributes in the combine.
He was only like 20 seconds off from a 5-minute mile. I was like, but
Yeah.
how does
Raw.
a human being do that?
Just what time did you get?
Good answer.
Bro, I got like
Yeah.
6 minutes 50. I was like a clean 2 minutes behind Flo, let alone.
Yeah, I was way behind.
Wow.
I was ahead of you, but I was way behind Flo. Like Flo was literally went to the toilet, had a drink,
You know what I mean?
had a couple of pages in the Sunday's
chill.
Times.
Changing my outfit.
I've not run a 4 or 5 minute mile in years. Last time I remember was in Spain, Toss, that we did it, and it was the young boy Nat, the only one who managed to hit it. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember, bro. But you know what? Why
Yeah,
would anyone
but I've not
voluntarily
run it
do
since
them
then.
things? I don't get it.
I don't know. I have no idea why
don't
you
know.
do
I don't know
that.
why that's
Flo, why do you do this voluntarily?
I just enjoy staying in shape, bro. Honestly, it's partly why I play basketball. It's to stay in shape. I just like being in good shape. I've never really had hoop dreams. I started playing basketball really late. My first ever National League season was at the age of 21 for Westminster Warriors. Before that,
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been playing just for like secondary school teams or university teams, and never really taken it that seriously. And obviously, once I left uni, I was like, okay, I can't play for my uni team the rest of my life. I've got to do something.
Yeah.
And obviously, just going for runs every day isn't that much fun. So, luckily, I was good enough to play National League basketball. So yeah, that's where that comes from. I'm just the guy that loves staying in shape. I can give you guys buckets if you need that.
If needs be. And I'm sure there'll be pure buckets whilst you're at it, right?
You know this.
I'll try.
Okay. Another thing, just to go a bit into the content side of things, what are some of the struggles you guys have had as content creators? I know quarantine has done a lot of dirty on all of us. Probably the reason why we discovered Zoom in the first place. How's that impacting you guys?
Yeah, like we said earlier, obviously our whole content is really based on the court with a ball in our hands and a hoop and some kicks on, right? That's where we really make our best work, quite frankly.
Yeah.
However, I wouldn't say it's a struggle. We've been able to now kind of expand our mind a bit, even the idea of throwing the podcast on there, stepping outside of performance reviews. We can still review kicks that we just have in our collection, reviewing our collection, talking about leaks online and first impressions and just conversations around hoops. It's allowed us to kind of think outside the box and kind of do that.
Yeah.
But in terms of struggles, Flo will tell you, both agree, we're still making rookie mistakes. It happens. I don't know why we do it or how we do. We've not pressed record before.
Yeah.
We've just not done it. We've not pressed record. We've not pressed record on the mics. We've recorded a video twice before. Like, we do comparisons, as you guys know. We'll pick 2 shoes and we'll compare them.
Yeah.
And we'll go halfway through the video and realize we've already done this video. So we've now wasted 20 minutes talking about a video we've already done.
Tony's not just.
We still make schoolboy errors.
I think one of the hardest things, outside of the rookie errors, is obviously the UK it's not a basketball country.
Yeah.
So finding places to hoop has been a nightmare, honestly. Finding an indoor court that has beautiful lights has been tough. Some of the best courts, for some reason, you know, they prioritize badminton players over
That's
our
right.
supers.
Yeah.
And then when we do try and play, the booking fee is mad expensive.
Yeah.
Mad.
Badminton top pay.
So that's probably been the hardest thing, and also the fact that Timi and I don't live together as well. That's been quite difficult.
Yeah.
The distance can get in the way.
How easy or how easier it would be if we lived together, or you know, we lived within a closer vicinity of each other.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I guess let me take the moment to
still make things work. It's all right.
Yeah, I guess I was going to quickly just take a moment to shout out ProDirect, a bit about the journey really. ProDirect are ProDirect Basketball is obviously a wholesale company. A retailer. And they've been rocking with Pure Kicks from day dot, really. And I say this because we're now sitting at completely around 14,000 subscribers, and they've been rocking with us since like 2000. And they've made it much easier to do what we do because they've been sponsoring us, and we always show them love. We're definitely part of the Pure Kicks family for that. Not only is it hard to find courts, but obviously to get hold of these kicks can be tough and definitely expensive. But if we can do it in a position that we can get as many out to our fans and the people, ProDirect have been there for us, and it's great, and it continues, and more to come for sure. We're excited about what we got planned for everyone. So that's dope. Shout out ProDirect every time.
That's what's up, man. And just what kind of issues have we experienced, man? I know we've definitely had a couple times I haven't hit the record button.
Oh my gosh! I think it's just timing. I think because we've both been working during this quarantine and just finding the right time, and other commitments of getting in the way. I think that's one of the biggest struggles that we've had. Again, like Tosin, forgetting to do little things, record, get the promo out early.
Bro, sometimes I'll roll up to a Justin and I'll be like, bro, I haven't got I got my mic stand, but I haven't got my mic. Now you wouldn't think, how's that even possible? Or I only have the power cable, or there's no memory card in my camera or something. There's always something, you know what I'm trying to say? And it's usually it's the most, in our opinion, it's usually the most fire content that happens when the mic isn't there, which is probably nature's way of it. But I don't know, we don't do such things.
It gets like that.
And yeah, man, but the reason I highlight that, because I guess there's a whole lot of content creators who are trying to establish themselves. And what would you say to an aspiring content creator or someone who's already started their journey in terms of consistency, or whatever advice you guys could give? You guys,
Flo, you want to go?
Big in the game.
I think whatever it is that you choose to do, you first and foremost, you just have to love it, you know? I think with Timi and I, it comes very easy because we love basketball and we love trainers. So talking about basketball and trainers is very, very easy. The difficult thing is just staying consistent with it. And then, you know, Timi can definitely attest to that. I've struggled with it personally. You just have to stay disciplined. You have to believe in your source more than anybody, because there may be other people out there that are doing similar things to you, and you know, they may not want to see you be successful. And yeah, man, you just have to believe in your source, keep doing your thing. And you know, Justin says this many times throughout the basketball season, it's a slow grind. You know, you may not get 15,000, 20,000 subscribers when you think you're going to get them. You know, sometimes, you know, we've had months where we've had, you know, 1,000 subscribers in 1 month, and we've had months where we've had only 100 subscribers in 1 month. You know, it definitely fluctuates, but we love what it is that we're doing. Stopping has never crossed our minds, and no matter what happens, really and truly, of course, the aim is to grow, and that's definitely, you know, that should be in anyone's business plan, really. But you know, just loving what it is that you're doing has to be at the forefront of your mind, really.
100%, and I think that obviously the big word is consistency. And then something that's cliched is don't watch what everyone else is doing around you. I say cliche because I like to flip it. I say definitely watch what other people are doing around you. And when I say that, is to use what they're doing as your motivation. If there is someone you're aspiring to be or aspiring to be like, see what they're doing, see what works. I wouldn't go as far as just copying it, but definitely take elements of what seems to what you enjoyed about that video. Yeah. Definitely take elements of that. Even if it's a subscriber account or whatnot, and you want to work towards their subscriber account or their followers account. I think it's fine to watch their account grow and use it as motivation. It's obviously you got to make sure you do it right in your head. Don't use it to discourage yourself ever, because you're still on your grind and the grind will always continue. So just continue to stay motivated. And again, consistency is key. Set up a schedule, set up what you want to do, how you want to do it, why you want to do it is so important. I think definitely start with the why, like Flo mentioned. Yeah. If you can clock the why and why you're doing this, and me and Flo have obviously, the why we're doing this is to put UK basketball on the map. Everything else comes pretty much easy because you know why you're doing it. If there's a day where I don't really feel like recording, you then think back to the why and it's like, well, is you not recording going to get basketball on the map? It's probably not. So then you get up and you get it done. You try and get things done on time because schedules are always good, especially if you're talking about YouTube. Mm-hmm. I think one thing me and Flo want to do, we want to bring back the idea of what a channel is. And a channel, obviously, what we've always known it to be is a TV channel with a bunch of different shows on it. Yeah. So that kind of template is to make your YouTube channel a platform for you and what you do with shows on it and things that people can pick from. If it's not just kicks, what else can they connect with? And that's where Win by Two podcast comes in. And that's where Pacific Sneaker Talk comes in. That's where vlogs come in. Different things, different pockets of things that you love doing. You just combine them all together on your channel. Or it could be your own podcast, whatever it may be. But definitely consistency is obviously the big word.
That's what's up, man. So it's all about what's your why, making sure that you're consistent and tackling things in a lot of different ways. Justin, that's just me summarizing. Do you have any advice as to what's helped our work rate and our workflow and whatever else a content creator should benefit from?
Being the first to do something, I think it's quite inspirational. I think as well, the engagement that you get from fans, I think those are the people that kind of give you life to keep doing what you're doing. And I think a lot of people that write reviews and comments on our videos, that's what really helps us and gives us more ideas. Like, okay, probably this is what more people want to hear about. And then we go dive into more topics around that area as well. I think, the fans make a big difference, man. And I think as long as people are engaging with the content, and I think enjoying the content and sharing it, and obviously taking segments. I've seen a lot of people take a lot of segments from it. Obviously, Tosin's favorite line, I plank and I eat salad. See, that gets a lot of people going. Obviously, a lot of people came up to me and go, damn, homie, in high school. So it's those little things, those little gems that make a big difference, and it motivates us, I think, to keep producing good content and making sure it's related to every basketball player.
All right, cool. If I had any advice myself, something that I think has worked well for Justin and I know it's worked well for you and Timi. Flo and Timi. You and Timi. Is really the connection that we have before we started this stuff. Really, I know you guys rolled together a lot. Justin and I have been rolling together for years on years now, so it feels natural for us. All of this stuff, and that's something that can't really be replicated so easily. It's something which, your fans, your listeners, your viewers will feel your positive energy and all that stuff clicking. That's one thing. I think another thing as well is just setting goals. And I think realistic goals are key. I know Justin said about the engagement, but I want to play devil's advocate for someone who probably hasn't got so much engagement. I think the purpose of what you're doing is key. Whilst we've been lucky to all get some form of engagement from our fans, it could be quite discouraging for someone that doesn't. And I guess my advice to that person would be figure out what your why is, because at the end of the day, the market is usually always right. So it's either you have to change your positioning or you have to kind of be able to just continue, and it will come. Because, a phrase I like to say a lot of times when people say you should or you shouldn't do something is that, people thought it was crazy to create an aeroplane. And today, that's the main way that people go to other countries and so on and so forth. Not to take into consideration that I'm scared of flying, but that's another story for another day. Right. Well, I think, have you guys got anything else to say? Because I guess we could go for a couple other topics, but if not, I think we can start
good.
getting into the plugs, man. I mean, I just want to make, and I want to emphasize the plugs because, you know, people don't hear the first time, the second time, but the third time, maybe the airwax drips down a little, the air juice. Yeah. So, guys, someone has just discovered YouTube today. What is Pure Kicks and where can they find them? Win by 2 as well.
Pure Kicks, man. Type it into Google, will pop up. Type in thisispure.kicks.com for the website. Everything you need will be on there as well. Type in @thisispure.kicks on anything that is social media. You'll find us there. That's including Facebook. That's including TikTok. That's including Instagram, of course, Twitter. If it's a social media platform, we've got it. So @thisispure.kicks, every single place, everywhere. The Win by 2 podcast is also available. You can touch that into Spotify or Google Podcasts, and we're working on Apple Podcasts. Again, This Is Pure Kicks will get found, will pop up every single time. Everything you need will be there, so make sure you check us out everywhere.
Cool. So, guys, sorry, go on, Flo.
No, that's it. That's it.
That's it, man. That's been an episode of The Juice. Yeah. Oh no, it's been an episode of Pure Juice.
That's
very
it.
happy to have you guys on board. We're hoping that you guys can return again because we really
Most
appreciate what it is that you do, and you know, you inspire us, man. So keep it going.
Love.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
Love as always, man. Appreciate it. Keep doing your thing. Enjoying the podcast. Keep it going. The juice every time.
That's it, man. Take it easy.
Peace.
Peace.